Parents are constantly posting, sharing, and showing off their little children on social media. But what if your children disagree?
Why are we here today?
Talk about the photos.
What's wrong with that?
Because you didn't ask.
It's a photo where I'm shirtless and I'm not ready for a photo.
You know, the photo of me in a bathing suit. Someone out there could look at my body and think something of me that I wouldn't want them to think.
But you go on the beach in those clothes, and strangers could take photos of you on the beach and do what they want with those photos.
By 2030, parents sharing about their kids online will account to 2/3 of identity fraud.
Kids can sue their parents for sharing too much about them.
Let's talk sharenting. Ladies, what do you think?
Pumla, don't say anything. Pumla, we already know what you think.
I know it's sharenting.
And because of that, let me be the first one to talk. Because personally, I've always had like a struggle of, for me it's not a struggle, it's a decision I made, like right from, I have pictures on Facebook from the labor ward up to my son's 10th birthday. Like for me, if they came arresting parents, it would be me, the first person, because every person knows about the life of my child, what is happening, who he is, when people meet me on the street, because of data that I voluntarily shared. Yes. And people have always asked me, but I don't know if I've told you a story of a friend of mine who had a child, and I find out like 7 months later, we're not friends, but acquaintances. She lives, like I didn't understand, and then she said, when I asked her, you can't even post on Facebook. She said, no, the child has not given consent. And I will only start when the child is old enough to give consent. So I said, so that child gave consent to be birthed? Is that child the one who told you that I wanted? Yeah, said me to the acquaintance. Are they the ones who told you we want to be in the... You give birth for yourself. No one lied to you. You give birth for you. Even me, I share on social media for me. But let's talk confrontation. We've had a discussion with my son. So he prompted it. He said, Mom, I meet people and they know me. They are telling me this. How do they know me? You have many friends. So I told him, no. So I started to show him that, oh, you see, sometimes we have this thing called Facebook where I share, there's about WhatsApp status. So people know your face and they're like, oh, so everybody can see me like that. He was so excited about it. And I always get, like, I know my key. He likes kachika. When I post like on his birthday, he asks me, what have they said? He doesn't know that. I give him my phone to read every comment, all the messages that they send him. So for us, we're on the same page. But I'm not I think that if he ever said he didn't like it or he didn't want to, I wouldn't. Maybe I wouldn't. I'm not sure. But I'm just happy that we're on the same page. Because even when I've not posted, he asks me, what is... And I remember when he spoke about something that I don't mention his name on Bump Love, he was so disappointed that why don't they show our faces and you put our names? Can we also come on the show? For me, my kid, as we are just... Whatever.
Wow. I think for me, it's there was a certain time in my life when I kind of felt the pressure to have to share. And then, obviously, because not the pressure. Maybe the need. Okay. Yeah, maybe the need to share. And then I personally, like how you personally wanted to share, I personally didn't want to share. When Brian and I spoke, what are our thoughts about sharing our children on social media? And we both agreed that we were not comfortable ourselves. And so what was the reason we were not comfortable was because we also know that having been in the limelight for a while, you know what comes with. You know what comes with it. So you're just like, at a place where we're like, we don't want to ever be in a place where your child just happens to go on your page and find some post of long ago they were saying she had a big nose, I think that happened that whole time of when Sangali Mbogo had just been born, when people sometimes to celebrities' children. It's not even the first time that we've seen that. So I also feel like now, just wow. But then but I also think that also Pumla, the one who abuses Pumla, you are the one who doesn't fear to tell Pumla something. Is the one who doesn't fear in life. That you fear that one because Pumla will show you dust. Like you don't just. I don't know who that nose is the one from my home. Get off my page if you don't like how my son looks. So now, some people don't have that luxury to be able to. Shout, shout back or push back. You just use English. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Some vocabulary.
Yeah, some vocabulary. So yeah, so for us, we actually did agree. We only share twice in the 4 times in the year. Each year it's on their birthdays, and then we are each allowed to share a moment of our own. So even if you look through the
beautiful one.
Yes. Bianca on her birthday, Blake on his birthday, and then I have one other opportunity to share a moment.
Yeah.
So like now we did it just recently.
Yeah. Oh, such a
and
beautiful.
I know like we have one more because that was the only time we ever shared. So we have one more, which is usually like.
You already used up your 4, please.
When did I?
We posted as
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, and yet what's so funny is people will still come and tell me, oh my gosh, I see Blake and Bianca on social media. Wow, they've grown. And I'm thinking like, yeah, that was actually once this year.
Yeah.
So I can imagine.
Oh, that's interesting. So I naturally have social media anxiety, me as a person. Before I post anything, I think about it. Think about the things that people might say, yes. How will I feel about them? Will they ruin my mood? Nah, not posting. So when it comes to my child, I will only post moments, like you said, and they have to be really, really, really special. Like I think there was a video that I posted on Instagram a few months ago where he was dancing to a song and he was on beat. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. Yeah, so I will post that. But rarely do I post just about myself.
Yeah.
Like put up pictures. And so now my child, I'll be like, let's leave it alone. I just have that thing about social media. I don't know how, I'm so afraid of comments. She has vocabulary. I'm like, I would just be dumbfounded. And then my week would be ruined. I'm like, no, I'm just not about that life. So moving on.
And in this era of social media bullies, anyway, for me, it's not that I'm worried of any bullies or anything. It's just something we've decided as parents that I will not put them so much in the limelight. But yeah, special days is okay. It's only that, like birthdays is when you can post. But I think I'm at a point, after 3 children, okay, that doesn't change your, posting. I think it's also the schedules. Like if you're really busy, putting yourself together. Now for me, putting yourself together to post. That is, like it's so busy from a busy work day, and then it's difficult for them to be in one station and get a proper picture. Everyone struggles. They're like, getting these kids together. It has to be professional photography where you're shouting, "Come back, sit, smile." Like you get. So yeah, those are the struggles also. But I think in the near future, I used to do it a lot when they were younger. Like I had. It could be there. Like it could be there. But yeah, I think I'll resume.
In 10 years?
No.
Because also this one is now coming.
No. It's just that I have a busy schedule. Yes. This one is already on Bamplav. So this one, let them just wait. But yeah, I think it's just that I have a busy schedule. I don't feel like I'm under any pressure. Like, should I not? Like it's my mood. If I don't want to post, I won't post. If I'm in the mood to post, I'll post. But however, that point of them confronting you in the future and you posted like a photo when my nose was big should be something to be looked into. These friends of yours who tag Yunga for them, they're looking nice for you. You're looking. That's how it will. That is how it's like. Of all the pictures, you picked the one where I was like this. So there's a time when your kids are going to wake up and say, "But mommy, this picture, me, I didn't like it." You know how you look at them, Manuela, this looks nice. She's like, no. You know those photos of Kale and Ian, you see she look. So posting kids in the future, be ready to answer the things of posting them when they are naked. There are people who post kids, guys. half naked. It's not right.
But they're children, guys.
Yeah, innocent.
What I'm trying to say is that all these notions we're getting from people who at 35 are wearing the skimpiest clothes, telling us to cover our children. These are African kids. If they're playing in the mud, take the damn picture. You understand? Take the damn picture. I've taken a picture of Asante falling off half the bed as in crossed like this. And I was trying to explain when she gets into the bed, she's like a small hurricane.
She's all over
the place and everything. You can't be sure. I'm sure they're going to do nose jobs. They're going to bleach. They're going to do. So you look at your picture and you're like, that wasn't my nose.
Yeah.
But it's showing that it is. In my case, is this. When I started my business, when I started my business, I wasn't on social media. My sister got me onto Facebook, but I didn't know what it was at all. So 5 years ago, when I started realizing that there might be a point when social media becomes important to my business. I didn't know that. I said, rather than opening up my own page, I think 4 years to be honest. Rather than opening my business page, let me start with my own page. So I can make some mistakes and then we can go big, which we started social media last year. So 4 years ago, I started slowly by slowly. How do kids feature quite a lot in my stories is because I post about the things I love. You get it? I mean, it doesn't have to be a professional picture. It doesn't have to. I just post about the things that I love, which I have been doing. But of late, that has gone down a bit. Reason being, now all my kids are away. Most of my kids are away. And Mwisha, who's around, and he's cool with me, you know. It's like, Mom, where is that one now going to go? But my boys, they humor me. They know that, you know,
this is for Mom.
So they'll be like, man, okay, I'm smiling, take it. Okay, Mom, that's enough. But now, Madame Asante, Mom, do you know that there are people who kidnap kids?
Yeah, that's true.
You know, they could see my face, and I said, Asante, who would want to kidnap you? Not only are you a nobody, even your mom, nobody know her apart from Deco. You get what I mean? So I said, Asante, people are doing their own things, but now she can be like, so where are you posting that? So you can kind of see that is coming in. And as a parent, because you don't want to displease your child, you will slowly dial down on it. But in my case, it's not because it's just that they're not accessible anymore. But otherwise, had I gotten Asante is going through that stage of her friends might see on Instagram. In fact, also my sons went through that stage where their friends in class had started following me.
There's that.
Because of decor and whatever. They're like, hey, your mom is so hot. She's so young. I'm saying as in like his girlfriends would be like, you know, they would like to meet your mom, that kind of thing. Like so they're like,
but then there's also the other fact.
They're like, you know, mom, you need to be like mom kind of. But I'm thinking that had I gotten onto social media way before, I don't know, but I think I would be the type who would take a picture the second my baby's born. I would definitely be Pumla. Yes. I think so. The actual pushing, I don't think so. But I think so.
I have a feeling Bianca growing up will be okay with it. Like every time she does get my phone and works with it. You know what I mean? And so I have a feeling she will like it. Blake will have reservations, like when will you use it only when when I am okay, like with Mateka.
I don't know whether it will work that way. Even Asante liked Mama picture. Let me see. She was the type who used to read the messages. But I've told you since she moved to Tourist,
maybe you change, maybe that's it.
There's a certain
of independence, like I can't be
in mom's pictures, then people are commenting about
and she's there not even cool.
Wow.
I think share or not to share.
To share or not to share.
That's the question.
I think it's also for special personalities. If your if your kid loves Katala, they would love you to post them all the time. If your kid is reserved, if they're an introvert, they would of course have reservations. They wouldn't want to be all over the place. So I think it's also knowing what you think, what you think your child might like.
Okay, now that you said that, like we were having a discussion, Brian and I, there is times when a child can actually be your business. Yeah, like you're making money off your child being on social media. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. For gigs of, is your son available? Can you come?
Yeah.
But media houses and he's done adverts and things, promotions.
Yeah. So if you're able, yes, exactly. So how do you, to share or not to share, if you do find out that yes, this is the field that you're in and this is where you're going to go, how do you get your child understanding the workings of social media? So like now for us, I'm constantly talking about child brain stimulation and Brian's going like, yeah, we here. Show us. So I'm like, Brian, that means you're saying I have to share our kids. He's like, yeah, like that's the only way. They're the only your best example. So, and then I've been holding on since 2017 passed, 2018 passed, 2019 is passed, and it just keeps going like, Manuela, if you want to be able to explain to parents this concept, that so now at that point, even as uncomfortable as I might be in 2020, I do have to share my children. You know what I mean? So there's also that aspect, that dynamic of, and how do you, but yeah.
It's a tough question, but I guess, to share or not to share, I guess like Pumla has said, her child is old enough to have that discussion. Have the discussion with your kids, you know, and if they are comfortable, find out what makes them happy and what doesn't. For those of us, I guess, that still have toddlers, and I like what you said, that we are posting for ourselves. For me, I just have anxiety.
We're posting or not posting for ourselves. It's actually for us.
At the end of the day, it's your wall. But do what's best for your child, please. This was just us going about with our banter. What are your thoughts? Would you like to share about your children? Why don't you share, or why do you share? We want to hear from you. Until next time, with love from Thump Love.